Hi, everyone. This is Jesse Suter, Director of the Center on Disability and Community Inclusion. And I am going to be sharing the agenda for our Community Advisory Council meeting, which is happening on Wednesday, June 26th, 2024, from 12 to 3 p.m. At this meeting, you can join in person or on Zoom. And so if you look at the attachment, you'll see the links for joining the meeting on Zoom. If you want to attend in person, we're at the UVM campus in Burlington, and you should contact me by phone, 802-656-1130, or send me an email, jesse.suter@uvm.edu by June 24th. That's Monday. So for this meeting, you need several documents. The agenda that I'm reading now, draft minutes from our March meeting, a separate document called the CDCI Year in Review 2024, and our CAC group agreement. So I'm going to give a quick summary of the agenda, and then I'll walk through it in a little bit more detail. So first, from 12 to 12:20, we'll have a welcome. From 12:20 to 12:30, we'll talk about membership updates. From 12:30 to 12:40, we will introduce the CDCI Year in Review. From 12:40 to 1 o'clock, we'll cover the CDCI Year in Review academics. From 1 o'clock to 1:20, we'll continue the CDCI Year in Review, focusing on our service. From 1:20 to 1:30, we'll have a break. After the break, from 1:30 to 1:40, we're planning to have a photo of our CAC members. From 1:40 to 2 o'clock, we will continue the CDCI Year in Review, focusing on research. From 2 o'clock to 2:20, we'll continue the CDCI Year in Review, focusing on communication. From 2:20 to 2:30, we'll have open feedback on the Year in Review. From 2:30 to 2:45, we'll talk about updates for fall 2024. And we'll end the meeting from 2:45 to 3 o'clock with any comments from public members who have joined us and discuss how the meeting went. So now I'm going to talk about those agenda items in a little bit more detail. So from 12 to 12:15, we're going to have the welcome, and that's going to be led by David. The meeting begins at noon. David will lead introductions, and we want everyone to say their name, their role in the CAC, and their pronouns. We will also have a vote to ask all the members, do you approve the minutes from the March meeting? From 12:15 to 12:20, we'll review the agenda. David will lead this part. At this meeting, we will focus on, first, giving brief updates on council membership. Second, the CDCI Year in Review. That's the biggest topic of the meeting. Core function coordinators will share the work that we did this year, and council members should ask questions and make recommendations. After the break, Audrey will help take the CAC photo, and before the end, Jesse, myself, will share highlights for fall 2024. After that, from 12:20 to 12:30, we'll talk about membership updates. David will introduce this, and then either myself or the membership committee will share these membership updates. The highlights are 4 people have applied to join the CAC. Some of those people may join for today's meeting. The membership committee is scheduling interviews with them for July, and the committee will introduce applicants for vote in September. If elected, they would join the CAC in the September meeting. From 12:30 to 12:40, we will have the CDCI Year in Review introduction. Jesse, I'm going to lead this part. So we're going to talk about new information on people and funding at the center. I'll say that the core function coordinators are going to share work that they've done this year, that all of us have done this year. And CAC members should ask questions and make recommendations throughout the presentation. After we finish academics, service, research, and communication, there'll be 10 more minutes for open feedback. So we begin the CDCI Year in Review with Winnie talking about academics. She will lead this discussion on our academics this year. That's going to be from 12:40 to 1 o'clock. From 1 o'clock to 1:20, we'll do the CDCI Year in Review focusing on service, and Adrian's going to lead this part. From 1:20 to 1:30, we're going to take a break. And then after that, from 1:30 to 1:40, we're going to try and take a council photo. So Audrey's going to work with people in person and online to capture a group photo. From 1:40 to 2 o'clock, we'll continue the CDCI year in review, focusing on research. I'm going to lead a discussion on our research this year. From 2 o'clock to 2:20, we'll continue the CDCI year in review, focusing on communication, and Audrey will lead a discussion on communication this year. And then from 2:20 to 2:30, we're going to have open feedback on the year in review. So David will introduce this part, and CAC members can ask questions and give feedback on any part of CDCI's work this year. From 2:30 to 2:45, we'll have updates for the fall. I'm going to share a few updates. CDCI will not be attending AUCD in DC this year. Calendar invitations by the time of this meeting will have been sent for the proposed CAC dates next year. And we're planning a 50th anniversary celebration for November 14th. So those are the updates we wanted to share. From 2:45 to 3 o'clock, we'll have public comment and process the meeting. So members of the public who have joined us are welcome to make brief statements. CEC members discuss how the meeting went today, and then we will decide what we should change for the next meeting. At 3 p.m., the meeting will be over. Thank you so much for your time, and we appreciate you.